This is Dennis Michelson on the road for WITY Radio, visiting here with the police chief of Danville, Illinois, Mr. Chris Yates. It's great to see you.
Nice seeing you. Thank you.
All right, Chris, the reason that we're here visiting you today is I'm kind of new to this area. Unlike you, grew up around this area. I only moved down to the Danville area about 2 years ago from the Chicago area. And I've been very impressed over my time here in the city on the professionalism of your police force. The Danville police force treats people great, professional group, and you've kept us safe. There's some really crazy times. I mean, it's needless to say that 2020 year has been one of the craziest that we've ever dealt with around here, but you guys have kept us safe. And I just wanted to say thank you for that, for myself and my Danville family, and also WITY Radio.
Well, I appreciate that. We had a lot of guys that go way beyond me as far as what we've been able to do and communicate with the community and be transparent. But there's going to be times where we fall on our face, but we'll jump back up, usually with the support of the community.
Well, you got a great staff that works with you here at the police department. You get great support from Mayor Ricky Williams Jr.
Sure
That leadership dovetailing is, I think, what really makes this city great right now. You got a great group of officers, and I just got to ask you this though, as a local kid who grew up around here, if I was able to take you in a time machine today and take you back to when you were 15 years old, and you talk to the 15-year-old Chris Yates, would he believe that you grew up to be police chief of Danville?
No, I think if you would have talked to the 40-year-old Chris Yates, you probably would have had an argument on your hands about whether or not that was going to happen. No, I didn't. I grew up in a way that wasn't always necessarily ideal. However, I think you learn lessons no matter what situation you come up in, and hopefully we're fortunate enough to identify different things and put it to good use for benefit of others at some point in your life.
Well, simply saying thank you to you and your staff and your great officers is one thing, but now I'm a radio guy, so I need my notes, but I want to make sure I don't leave anybody else out here, because I am proud to represent WITY Radio today, and our amazing marketing partners have put together a pretty cool program, and along with my Danville family, my in-laws, who helped me get this started way back when in June, when this whole idea popped into my weird brain. But we want to buy lunch for every police officer in the city of Danville as a way to say thanks. And we had a lot of help, because area restaurants included the Gilbert Street Cafe, Gross Burgers, Burger King of Danville and Tilton, El Toro, Lupita's, Ella's Eatery, Tacos Calvia, Jocko's, and Lee's Chicken. Other businesses wanted to get involved in this too as well to show their appreciation, and that includes Byerly's Tent Rental, Wright's Heating and Air Conditioning, and Danville Flooring Warehouse, and also I can't leave out my Danville family, the Michelsons, the Hansons, the Grigsbys, and the Piercys, all helped out to make this happen. And from all of us at WITY Radio and our great marketing partners, we want to buy your whole staff lunch.
Wow. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate it. A lot of the officers are no different than me. If you want to get my attention, it's usually through my stomach. And a lot of the things with the officers and why this type of thing means so much to us is when we're busy, okay, and where our staffing is getting back, it's where it should be, but we have a lot of people in training. So we have, we're a couple months out to having everything where we need it. However, when guys, it's hard for them to get home, or some of them can't go home, whether it's due to distance or just a matter of time you have to take a break, sure makes it easier whenever you go to a local restaurant and enjoy the meals that they have. And when we're talking about local businesses, and this is something that the mayor and I both talked about during the COVID-19 restrictions and shutdowns, it was like every day that was the first thing on our mind is, what can we do to relieve some of the pain to some of these people? These are our communities. These are community members. These are the people that we care about, that appear to care about us very much the same. And then we start looking at what are the businesses. The businesses are the people who live in our community. And whenever we know that we've got that support from either the business or the people within the community, it makes a 16-hour day seem a lot shorter.
Well, Chris, you'd be glad to know that everybody that I talked to, all they said was yes, they wanted to support You're great officers for the great job that they're doing. Thank you very much. Keep up the good work, young man.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
On the road
Really
for WYTY Radio, this is Dennis Michelson.